So how many times have you spoken about this goal then yet?
Lots.
That will go down in Leicester City folklore.
Pandemonium.
Special moments, special memories.
Anything better than that in the FA Cup final, I don't think.
His save really lit up the game. That was equally as important as the goal.
This is instinctive. Sometimes the hand you get on it is enough, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I've got to say, my heart sank when Chile's goal had went in.
It'd have been harsh to lose it from there if that goal had counted.
As soon as the final whistle went, it was just such an incredible feeling I'll never forget.
There's no party without Jamie Vardy.
I didn't know that I was having to do media. You boys pulling me away again.
FA Cup winner, champions, another trophy, what a feeling, what a moment.
Wolves' Billy Wright and Leicester's Norman Plummer hit the All-Midland finalists onto the Wembley turf for football's Game of the Year. The second division boys are giving more than they get when fate deals them a sudden, bitter blow. High heads it home. And it's curtains for Leicester. Princess Elizabeth present a triumphant Wolverhampton team with football's most coveted honours.
There's a magic all of its own about the cup final. Leicester City on the left in tracksuits and league champions Tottenham Hotspur. And there it was, the match winner. Spurs had won the cup 2-0.
It's Leicester City who have won through to the final by sheer teamwork against Manchester United, that galaxy of stars. It's all over, the end of an exciting, very sporting game. It's the fulfillment of an English footballer's ambition, the cup and a cup medal. Down south at Wembley, cup fever ran high too as Leicester and Manchester City made their appearance in the vast arena, a match which Leicester set in motion. They played in 3 previous finals, but had never been the victors. That was it. Manchester City had won the cup.
Growing up, what memories do you have of the FA Cup? What does the FA Cup mean to you?
Well, I think for a British coach, we, like you say, when we grew up in the times where you didn't have lots of sporting channels on the telly, it was BBC One or ITV, and loved the build-up to it, loved seeing the players and talking about previous games, and then obviously watching the games themselves.
Well, my first memory was Sheffield Wednesday against Arsenal in the final. Got took out of school saying I had a dentist appointment, ended up at Wembley, so good day all round.
I remember going to the FA Cup final in 2000. It was Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I was a mascot at the game, such a big occasion, the atmosphere was fantastic, and there's my earliest memories of the FA Cup.
It was always a dream to lift it. I have many memories of travelling down to Wembley to watch my dad play. Many memories of lifting the trophy. I've had the trophy in my house. Always had a belief, always had some kind of, some kind of feeling that I'd win it myself.
It's the fact that every single team in the country enters it at some point. So, on any given day, anyone can win it.
Wigan won it, didn't they? I remember watching that game. When you look at them getting a win like that, you think anyone can win it. And one day, hopefully, I'll be there being one of them celebrating it, and here I am.
It's one of the things you don't think that you're ever going to be in the final, but like I said, you can always dream about it.
Welcome to Wembley, one of football's most iconic stadia. Originally built to hold the nation's most important match, the Emirates FA Cup final, a competition that spawned a global cultural phenomenon and one that's remained true to its traditions. This is the FA Cup final, Chelsea versus Leicester City.
When you woke up on the morning of the game, did you feel any different to a normal match day?
Personally, I didn't feel different. I was really focused on the game, and
I think that's the best thing you can do. Otherwise, you just get lost in the build-up and in everything that's going around the game.
I got a call from the manager morning of the game, asking, how am I? He wants me to go on the bench. Will I be okay? And I think regardless, I just wanted one final game, like a farewell game, to say bye to the fans. Just something to, I didn't want to finish my career having played the game in December, and that was it. And I suppose life has a weird way of turning out.
The big difference was obviously fans. Fans were back into the stadium. We had 4,000 for the semi-final, which felt like a lot more, even though it was in a 90,000 seater. But from going from having silence for a year and a half in games to knowing that there'd be 20,000 plus fans, that just added to the adrenaline kick, to the excitement.
It was only 6,000. Wow. Okay. I actually thought it was 20,000. That's how loud everyone was. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was more than that. Yeah, it just felt great to have supporters there, but from the warm up, you could hear the Leicester City supporters, and you sense what it really meant to them on the day.
We always said getting the fans back. It's what makes the football and the atmosphere. We all know it wasn't the same when it was behind closed doors. So to have the fans there cheering you on, constantly giving you that extra bit of energy, trying to be the 12th man, it really gives you that extra incentive.
I think we were really important to them, and I think it must have meant a lot to them. Like a lot of Leicester players, I think like Madders said it as well. He was just like, it was difficult playing with no fans. So for the first game to be back and to have like that fixture, to have your fans back for the first time must have been amazing.
I remember being in the concourse before the game, and I heard "Abide With Me" came on, and I just ran as fast as I could to my seat, because that was the one thing that, like, for me, is like growing up watching FA Cup finals in the 90s and stuff. I always thought I really want to hear "Abide With Me" and hear the national anthem, watch the teams come out.
There's always a feeling in the background of this is special, but you kind of just do go into professional mode, boring professional mode of sticking to your routines, not changing things too much. I think the only thing that kind of changes was a little bit of the timing. We went out a little bit earlier and came in a little bit earlier because you have to do all the pre-match stuff with the Royals and things like that. You got to do the lineup and all those things. So that was kind of the only thing that changed.
For me, I just wanted to take it as another game because I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself. I, in general, keep things to myself, so even if I'm playing, my dad will text me every day before a game, whether I'm playing or not, or he'll ask me in the week. And I'll be like, I don't know if I'm playing yet, but he always wants to know. But other than that, I don't really tell anyone else until the team sheets come out, and then it's ready to go, and we've got to go and perform.
I was never good enough to play in it. Of course, I believe it or not, I played in the early rounds of qualification, and I think it was about the second round as a player or something would have been the most I would have got to. But of course, the next best thing to playing is managing, and I went close with Liverpool. We lost in the semi-final at Wembley, so that was the closest I'd got. But yeah, to go that one step and be there with an opportunity to win was very motivating.
Well, I was saying to the lads before the game, I'd been playing for 18 years. I've never got to a final before, so you never know if you're going to get that chance again. So you have to take it, you have to seize this opportunity, and you have to enjoy it. And the only way you enjoy it is by doing the right things and giving everything, so that when the final whistle does go, you've got no regrets. And that for me would have been the worst thing if we'd have come off that pitch regretting something which we didn't.
And here comes the FA Cup out onto the pitch. The fireworks have started behind it, and here we go.